Good morning. Very happy Monday morning to you for this Monday morning mindset mastery. And today I thought, what am I going to talk about? I literally think about it for about 10 minutes before I come live on here, if that. And I thought, it's about freedom, which sounds like a weird subject when we're all in lockdown. Well, not everyone's in lockdown, are they? But a lot of us are in lockdown. Those that are not in lockdown are having to fend on the front line or are just really doing their own thing. So here I am, and my freedom this morning is I'm in my pyjamas. I'm in my pyjamas with no makeup on in my garden because, of course, that's how I can show up when I want to. I can do what I like. I'm free to choose, and you're free to choose too. The brain likes freedom of choice. You hear me bang on about this all the time. Yesterday, I don't know if you saw, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you would have seen that I posted. I was feeling a bit yesterday. First time since all of this, like feeling that's all I can call it really. Just nothingy, couldn't be bothered. I couldn't even be bothered to cry. You know, you think, maybe I'll have a little cry. Maybe that's what's needed. No, didn't even want to do that. Just literally didn't want to do anything. And there was no reason for it really. You know, my life is not an awful lot different from lockdown, and actually it's much better than it was because I have a new girlfriend and she is now in lockdown with me, and so it's blissful, and it is blissful. And yet yesterday there was still this feeling of, she was a bit like it too, so I didn't know if we were feeding off each other, but it definitely was me without a shadow of a doubt. And I worked out after quite a long thought process around it, and I posted on Facebook and everybody was saying, chill out and take a day off. I'm like, there was a lot of assumptions as to how I'm behaving during lockdown, which was quite interesting as to how I'm perceived. And there was a lot of, you need to chill out, you need to relax. And I can tell you now that I have never been so chilled out or relaxed and taken as much time out of running my business. I don't mean actually coaching and training and providing this kind of support, but I mean the actual running and marketing and selling and management of my business, the strategy, structure, creating new products, content, as I have the last 6 weeks. So it was quite interesting that when people were saying, you need to just chill out and relax, I was thinking, actually, I think my problem is I've chilled out and relaxed too much. And of course, because I had the freedom to do that, and I've always had the freedom to do that, let's be honest, the things that you're doing now, and I ran a post last week that was, are you happier now than you were 6 months ago? And there were so many people saying they were happier now. And of course, you always had the freedom to do this. You've had the freedom to stay home. You've had the freedom to just chill out with your family. Yes, we all have to work, well, most of us. But a lot of it is freedom. A lot of it you have the freedom to choose. And now that is what you're doing. So I realised I had the freedom to choose to chill out and relax and not do it very much at all. My business is very stable and I don't need to grow it. The reason I grow my business is to serve more people and to reach more people and to help more people. And I realised actually in this time, as much as I'm doing that already anyway, it happens naturally for me, most of it was about just chilling out. So I've done that. And now I'm at the stage where I've done it too much. And I think my energy levels have kind of gone a bit, I realised that a lot of me is creativity. So if I'm not creating stuff, then I'm not actually being the biggest part of me. And that's the conclusion I came to yesterday, as a need to start creating and I need to find a balance. So before lockdown, I was working all the hours God sends. And I mean, really, I was, 14, 15-hour days. So, 2 days in one from what most people would achieve. Striving to be better, to reach more people, to do better. And then obviously lockdown came and I kind of switched that off a bit really. The launch of my She Enjoys Life Foundation happened just before we locked down, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to push it and promote it, and we need to just all kind of help each other and support each other. So I haven't been doing that either. And I've realised actually I need that. That motivation comes from that adrenaline rush, comes from serving, comes from creating content. So you're going to see a lot more come out of me, really. Now, you're going to be surprised to hear this because you see a lot of content and I have a lot of people saying, how do you create so much content? Well, because it's content coming out of my head, really. But yeah, so I know that the thing that I love the most and gets me really excited and buzzing is when I run my 7-day free mindset reset programs. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm running one in June anyway. But I thought, should I do one now? Should I do one now? Is there a call for it? Everybody's doing so much stuff on Zoom, live. Have you had enough stuff? Do you want stuff from me? So actually, if you're watching this, I would really like to know. And the thing I'm thinking I might do it on, and I'd really like your feedback, is visibility. Because with your business you have to be visible. You could be the best business owner on the planet, have the best services, products, best value, be able to serve people at a high level, but if you're not visible, then you're the best kept secret in the world. Somebody said to me a few weeks ago, it's like blowing a kiss to an empty room, which I really loved, if you're absolutely amazing and you're not telling anyone. So visibility really important. So I'm thinking of doing a visibility mindset reset 7-day program. If you're interested in this, please can you comment under here or like it, or comment actually would be great, thank you, just so I can get an indication. I don't know if it's needed at this time in the way of providing a 7-day program. And when I say 7 days, it's not 7 whole days, by the way. There's a video in the morning, this is how I do them. A video in the morning is usually 5-10 minutes long, which gives you instructions of how to and what to do. And then there's a live Q&A by Zoom in the evening, or even by Facebook actually, but Zoom normally, where you can come and bring your challenges, your thoughts, your feelings and frustrations around that subject. And that runs for 7 days. So yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know. Because I've got freedom to choose, and so have you. And my freedom is now finding balance. So what I've decided I'm going to do, and I teach people this and I coach people this, and now I'm having to create it for myself, because I was very out of balance, and I'm a Libra, so it's really important for me to be in balance. So what I've decided to do is to create 2 hours in each of my working days, apart from Wednesdays, because I've chosen to have Wednesdays off. I'm going to have Wednesdays off completely, no work at all. And so what I'm going to do the other days is have 2 hours where I'm working on the business. And this is a structure I had years and years and years ago, and it's clearly time to bring it back, because otherwise what happens is I either work all of the hours or none, and I am very much an all or nothing person, and I'm finding that level of lack of balance is falling through into all of my life. So I'm either eating all the food, or I'm on a really strict eating regime. I either, even right down to, I either have no sugar in tea or loads of sugar in coffee. So this is about striking some balance, and I think this is what our world is trying to do, and I think this is what we're being made to do. The bin men are just coming round, so that's good timing. And I did put the bins out, so that's good. It's about striking balance. So I want to know, how do you strike balance? How do you make sure you don't spend all of your time, now you're in lockdown, working? And how do you make sure you don't spend it not working? How do you create that balance, that structure? It's not a very nice word, because us girls don't really like structure. Well, some do, but most of us like to free flow and manifest and, just enjoy. She enjoys, hence the name of my business. So I realised that I'm not enjoying it if I'm doing nothing, and I'm not enjoying it if I'm working myself literally very, very hard. So it's about finding that balance now. And I think that's what I'm going to try and do. That's what I'm going to try and do. That's what I'm going to do. So 2 hours working on the business, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and obviously serving clients and coaching and training and running events online, as I do all the time anyway. So that's just my musings for the day. How are you finding the balance? What are you doing? Because you can choose. You can choose. You can feel the freedom wherever you are. I've started to do more meditation, which I love, and I've done a lot of spiritual development work, and I found myself doing some really lovely meditations in the garden, which I never used to do. I was literally up, work, eat, kind of quite almost a slave driver to myself. Now I'm sitting in the garden now, as you can see, in my pyjama top, so I do apologise for that. No makeup. Also, there's some things I've added into what I do that I really love, that I thought were just for this time, for COVID-19 kind of crisis, if you like. So the weekly networking is going to stay, because I love it. It's great fun. It's like, anywhere up to, 30 we've had. I think we had 31 one week, women coming, and me, I don't do anything normally, so we don't just rock up and do a bit of networking. I ask some deep structure questions, so you can really reveal yourself and your business kind of objectives, aims, and your power, so that the women in the Zoom room can connect with you too. So that's at 10:30 today. It's free, so if you want to come to that, you can. I'll drop the link under here, so you can register. You just need to register, and it'll send you an email with the link, and you just click the link and join us. So quite a few of you have been on it already, and hope to see you there. Also, just a date for your diary as well. Tomorrow at 12:30, I'm running She Enjoys Coffee, Cake and Coaching, which is another one. I do as much as I can to serve you, at 12:30, and it's on self-coaching secrets, so how to coach yourself through this sort of stuff that I'm talking about, which I did for myself yesterday. So if you want to join that, it's completely utterly free, so you can rock up and get what you need. Somebody asked me yesterday actually on Facebook why I do so much free stuff. Aren't I undervaluing what I do? Aren't I devaluing what I do? So no, not at all, actually. The reason I do that is because many of the people who need coaching and need mentoring and need accountability and support don't know they need it. So actually, and they don't think they can afford it. They have no idea how much it costs. They think it's a lot of money. They don't realise it's an investment, and then they get the money back like tenfold when their business improves, their confidence improves, whatever it is that's the challenge. So I run the free stuff so that you can get used to me, to know if I'm the coach for you, because I'm not the coach for everybody. I'm very provocative. I don't let you keep your shit, basically. So I'm not the coach for everybody. If you just want someone to listen to you, then that's not me. If you want someone to prod you, nurture you, and give you the skills and the confidence to move to the next level, then that is definitely me. And also, you can feel the power of group coaching and understand, that you can listen to other people and get ideas from them, because your own head can only give you so much. You'll ask it the same questions and get the same answers. So if you're doing that, you're going round in circles. And the only thing you'll get out of your own head is what's in there. So you need to find something else to put in your head to take you to the next level. So yes, that's why I do so many of these free fantastic things. The networking is just because it's fun. And of course, you need to network. You need to collaborate with each other. Quite a lot of my Thrive Tribe and people that are in my Mindset for Business Bootcamp and other programs that I run are really working really strongly together, because they create such trusting long-term relationships where they're not competing, they're collaborating. So yeah, I want to create this for the whole of the She Enjoys community, really. You realistically could probably do business with each other unless your target market is a male, of course, of any description. But actually, even then, all the women in here know men. So you probably wouldn't need to go out anywhere else. All the business can be done in this community that She Enjoys. So my musings for Monday, and also the way of getting my brain focused on what I'm doing and what I'm working on. So let me know if you want me to do a 7-day mindset reset on visibility, or if you've got any other ideas of what you'd like to do. I've done them on self-sabotage, beliefs, sales. What else have I done? Money one's probably the most popular one. So I am repeating the selling mindset reset in June. So I'll start sending out the links for that very soon. But if you want me to do one before that, then I would love to do that, because I need to get some of this excitement into my working day. Look forward to hearing from you. Have an amazing week.